Todd is great and he is always baked. Morning sun shining, we can't be late. Coffee brewing, tunes on the go. Knock knock, it's the Todd and Joe morning show.
We are live in your face.
It's live. The Todd and Joe morning show, a day late and in the afternoon.
We're not really a day late, though. It is Monday.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm fucked up. Like, not fucked up, but like, from working overnight.
Yeah.
And just so for when you put it up on Spotify, Todd. Yes, folks, we are also on Spotify. The title of this episode is Vanilla Ice Banged My Mom.
Okay. You ever see that movie he was in?
That's
like
my boy.
What's that?
Are you talking about the one from like the early 90s, the action movie? No.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I've only seen it like riff tracks style, which is really the only way to watch some of those movies. Because if you try to watch, like that's how I watched all the Twilight movies was riff tracks. Yeah. And they were still terrible. Even with riff tracks, they were still god awful. I mean, they were funny. But yeah, the movie's terrible.
Those books. I like those books. Those movies were greatly disappointing.
And maybe the book's a little different. I'm not a big reader anymore, but like we all know how Hollywood takes a lot of books and tries to make movies, and it just most of the time turns out to be crap. It's right. Rare you get something that's like, yeah, that was a good copy over of that to that.
That was a great translation.
Yeah. But no, man, if you I can't remember the name of it. It is that movie with Vanilla Ice. It's just fucking terrible. I mean, it is just fucking absolutely just garbage.
Let me see. I will look it up for you.
Yeah, dude, because it's like I said, we call it riff tracks, but
we should make Garrett do it for Movie Masterpiece Theater.
I want him to watch he needs to do Birdemic first because I really want to put him through the hell that is Birdemic. But I happened to watch another one that I also want to put him through the hell of. Again, riff tracks, watched it that style, called Suburban Sasquatch. And Jesus Christ, like, I wish you had seen Birdemic so you could understand what I'm like. It was worse than Birdemic because Birdemic's terrible. This movie was fucking god awful. Yeah.
Cool as ice.
Yeah, dude. It's a really bad movie. Like it is. I mean, it's Vanilla Ice, and he's like a biker, but not like I ride a Harley. Like I ride.
Johnny Van Owen is a rapper who drifts from city to city. Johnny is performing at a nightclub, rapping and dancing with his crew, and a club backroom singer playing Cool as Ice. Everybody get loose.
So the funny part is he's still like, it wasn't like Ice Ice Baby, but I'm pretty sure it's like still like his music. So it's not like, I don't know.
No, they did a song. There was it's called Cool as Ice. He did a song called Cool as Ice 4.
Yeah, it's about as bad as everything he's ever done, except Ninja Rap.
Ninja.
That is the only
thing. When his new metal stuff wasn't that bad.
He was running with fucking ICP.
Well, no, he actually had his own band doing it too.
Oh, I know, and he was like, he was with like Psychopathic for a while.
Oh yeah, I know.
And so like hanging out with those crew. Yeah,
because the other day or the other night we were working at work and we watched That's My Boy with Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg, and Vanilla Ice has a small role in it as Adam Sandler's character's like best friend. And one of the running gags in it was Adam Sandler's character banged Vanilla Ice's mom. So me and my buddy at work decided I was going to start spreading a rumor at work that, about a year after my father passed away, Vanilla Ice was doing a show down in Tampa, and my mom was really like upset. She was drinking at the bar, and one thing led to another, and Vanilla Ice banged my mom. So I'm trying to spread this rumor about me. Yeah. So if anybody asks, you guys message my mom and ask her on a scale of 1 to 10, how was Rob Van Winkle in bed?
And that's the funniest part is like his name is like so goofy. Like Rob is Rob, but like Van Winkle. To try to come off as this fucking hard ass rapper back in like the late 80s, early 90s, and your last name is fucking Van Winkle. Like it's just
dude, a lot of these guys, like a lot of these like hardcore rappers have like really not so hard names. Like DMX, his first name, Earl. His name's Earl.
That's crazy.
Snoop Dogg's name is Calvin.
Yeah, but you know what? That's Snoop Dogg. That gets a pass no matter what.
50 Cent's name is Curtis.
Do you know what Violent J and Shaggy's names both are?
I did at one point.
Joe.
Oh, yeah. I did know that.
It's Joe Bruce and Joe Ulster.
And speaking of Joe Todd, do you know where to buy the best bud in the 3-1 Fizzle? It's in the corner. It's on his chest. It's
Joe's Buds Cannabis Company.
Joe's Buds Cannabis Company, located at 4656 Onondaga Boulevard, Syracuse, New York. They're open 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. They have the best prices, a crazy variety out there. Dude, hit them up if you need some bud. Even if you're like an hour away, it's worth the prices, bro. It's worth the prices.
It's true. They actually, oh no, that was 6 days ago. I got to share shit, so then they'll share it. But they've been mentioning us. We got to make our way out there. We got to get Joe on for an interview. We actually have at least 2. And possibly a third. I have to talk to him still. I talked to him Thanksgiving briefly, but that was it. Interviews coming up.
Oh, and what interviews will those be?
Of course, one, like I said, we want to talk to Mr. Joe Simons, the owner of Joe's Buds, and someone I grew up with, a friend of mine who's also a lawyer in Massachusetts. So I kind of hope we can interview him like while he's at his law office, because to me, that would just be kind of like, in a way, irony. Yeah, just be like, hey, let's have this lawyer on, have him talk about his cannabis company that he owns. You know, like to me, I know it's illegal, but it's still just like funny. The other one that hopefully maybe this week is a good friend of mine, Dylan Avery. Some of you might be like, what's that?
We've talked about Dylan before.
Yeah, so. Some of you might be like, what that name? Well, there was a movie for a while called Loose Change that he was one of the main people for. One of the, like the first, technically it is actually classified as the first internet blockbuster.
That's awesome.
But since then, he's gone on to do many things, different movies. There's a movie called Asteroid, which is a great movie. It's on Prime. You could watch it. It's all filmed like in and around Oneonta. It's all local people. It's all local stuff. The police department's in with it. The fire department did stuff. They got Main Street shut down for like 2 days. I mean, like it's a good movie. It's funny. He's done a couple other ones. One called Black and Blue about police brutality. Let's see, what else has he done? They helped Otsego Media, which is a company that he helps run and own down in Oneonta, along with a couple other people. They've done movies like Ouija Witch, and they just did one with numerous other companies, mostly filmed in New York. And now this has been getting a lot of buzz, and I'm not even bullshitting.
So
Joe, you've heard about
this.
it.
I heard about it before you said anything about it.
And it is now free domain. Popeye the Slayer Man. And it, in one day, or no, yeah, like one day, like one Facebook post got like 5 million views.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we were doing the show last week, and I said, you know, and afterwards, Joe was like, oh my God, dude. He's like, I didn't click at first when you said that to me, but yeah, that's like a big buzz right now, that movie's whatever. Like that, I think the majority of it was filmed in and around Oneonta, upstate New York, like, because people are starting to realize, like, hey, we can go there where there's natural beauty and we don't have to make it. We can actually go somewhere where it's real real woods, real cabins, real, like whatever.
Real weed.
And we don't have to make sure, put up a green screen or, make it like build some set on a sound stage. Like, a lot of producers and directors are seeing that now and doing a lot more in upstate and also with like Otsego Media. So yeah, that one it's going to be, I watched the trailer. Did you watch the trailer for it? Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a crazy movie.
Actually, you want me to fucking pull it up?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It's not
That'll
like
give me a chance to go on Facebook and share things.
Well, I just shared the episode already.
On ours? On the
No,
Tom
I
Joe?
didn't do it on ours. I shared it in general. I always forget about that. Pop. The Slayer Man. There we go. There we go. Like, I'm kind of hoping that, like, me and this guy kind of hit it off and I get to do little guest roles and shit. Because, like, that's my dream. You know that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then after we show this, we'll go into the first of two Bangin Bangerz.
I'm offering you the opportunity of a lifetime. Get mad. For $2.99 a month for 6 months.
Oh, come on.
Are there many people on your Wi-Fi?
No, the kids are actually cleaning their room right now.
How?
You want to try it?
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Hold on. YouTube. I put in Popeye and literally it's the first thing that came up.
No, yes, it's the first thing that pops up.
Alrighty. Second here.
Do, 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 do.
Can you hear it okay?
What the hell is all this stuff for?
It's the equipment I took out for my documentary.
Oh, is this that pirate man thing you were going on about in class?
Sailor man. Tonight's the last night we can get inside.
They're, aware of the charming stories circulating about this place.
I don't believe in ghost stories.
He's not a ghost. The Sailor Man is real. He doesn't take kindly to visitors stopping at his doorstep.
If she's just doing some school project, then why won't she just pick the phone up? Yeah, what should I do? She said they're going to be at the old candy factory, right? Let's go down there.
Do you know why the factory closed down 20 years ago? There was a sewage contamination.
Jesus.
Monster.
Oh, yeah. What? Oh, yeah.
I hope they didn't just give the best kills away in the trailer, but like that looks fucking entertaining as shit.
Yeah. No, they generally don't. God.
That's fucking brutal too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's go on the first of two Bangers.
Some boys kiss me, some boys hug me. I think they're okay. If they don't give me proper credit, I just walk away. They can beg and they can plead, but they can't see the light. That's right.
It sounds good as a country song.
Hard cash
Right?
is always Mr. Right. Cause we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Some boys romance, some boys slow dance, that's alright with me. If they can't raise my interest, then I have to let them be. Some boys try and some boys lie, but I don't let them play, no way. Only boys I save, their pennies make my rainy day. Cause we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world.
Yeah, there's a lot more of
Song.
repeating
Yeah.
Material Girl than the rest of that song. But yeah, so
I
Madonna's our
swear.
theme for today. Madonna will be our theme for today.
I know I've said it every time, but like, I feel like every song that you do like that sounds great as whatever fucking genre you do, whatever song it is. Like,
Right.
it's crazy because I've heard bands like cover songs, and it's terrible except for Fish, and Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. You ever hear a swing band cover fucking "Smells Like Teen Spirit"? It's amazing. But yeah, it's crazy just how good those fucking songs sound half the time. Let me take a little puff here, and then we'll get into some Todd news.
Ooh, TR News.
Todd News, where the useless news comes first.
The first time I got to use that, I'm excited.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right.
Yeah,
So
that was totally ripped off from WKTV's News Channel 2, where the news comes first.
Yeah. So I've just been running now with this fucking, it seems like every odd news, not every, it seems like a good chunk of the odd news stories that come up is like Guinness World Record shit. So I just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So first one, I don't know who this social media star is. I don't know of many besides like Logan Paul, and I don't like him. Social media star Nick DiGiovanni teamed up with Dunkin' to break the Guinness World Record for the largest iced latte. DiGiovanni, a chef and social media influencer with multiple Guinness World Record titles, filled an 11-foot high Dunkin' cup with ice, milk, and espresso to take the world record. Guinness World Records confirmed the resulting 276-gallon beverage was the world's largest iced latte. This massive latte was then portioned out into smaller cups and served to more than 300 employees at Dunkin's corporate office in Massachusetts. But by then, is it all watered down and shit? Like,
I know, right?
But yeah, 276 gallons. It's
such a large amount of coffee.
Yeah, because like at work we have like a big like one of those plastic water bins, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and like I think that holds just about 275 gallons or around there, and it's ridiculous. So yeah, I can only imagine that it's fucking coffee. Next up, going to Saudi Arabia for a Guinness World Record. The man, for his collection of 3,053 different pieces of memorabilia related to the comic book and TV franchise, The Walking Dead.
Wow.
3,053. So, Rashid Al Olayan, transferred part of his home into the Walking Dead Museum, featuring toys, books, games, statues, and artwork stemming from the comic book series, the AMC series, and its spin-offs. I believe the Walking Dead franchise is the best out there. He told Guinness World Records, "Who doesn't love a zombie show? Z Nation was better. It's the perfect show for me." His collection began in 2015, so now we're talking 9 years. With a set of action figures depicting Michonne, I don't know.
Michonne.
Yeah, and her pet zombies. I couldn't get into the show.
You'd like the comic.
The comic was, yes. The show, yeah. His collection now encompasses 3,053 items and even includes some screen-worn costume pieces from the franchise, which had to be expensive. Like, really expensive. Now, I did this last week, so this story comes from November 27th, so day before Thanksgiving. That they even had to say this. Officials at the Great Lake Salt Park and Marina in Utah are reminding locals not to brine their Thanksgiving turkeys in the Great Salt Lake after someone's bird washed up on the beach. The park said on social media that a turkey still bearing the faded label from the store washed up on Silver Sands Beach. Officials said the discovery was a teaching moment. Just your annual reminder not to use the Great Salt Lake to brine your turkey, the Post said. Not only is the salinity too high for a proper brine, the waves can be very strong. There's a good chance you could lose the entire turkey, as this person did. It ended up washing up on Silver Sands Beach, and someone went turkeyless. Can you believe that? All right. We're going to bang through this last story real quick, because then the time will be 4:20.
Oh.
We'll all have to take a break. Residents of Northern British Columbia community are trying to solve the mystery of a local deer seen wandering around wearing a high visibility vest. Andrea Arnold, a McBride resident who works as a reporter for the Rocky Mountain Goat newspaper, snapped photos when she spotted the deer walking around wearing the unusual garment. They're everywhere around town, but this one was wearing a high vis. I did a triple take, like, wait, what am I actually seeing here? Arnold told CTV News. Local, it is 4:20, everybody. So we're going to take a break from this story to take a break from life and reality for a minute and escape, relax, calm down, take a hit, take a dab, take an edible, whatever you choose to do, but celebrate, because it is 4:20 on the live morning afternoon show.
Salute. Ooh, that was a huge rip I just took.
All right, back to the story about the deer wearing the high visible fucking vest.
Wait, let's talk about the newspaper's fucking name.
Rocky Mountain Goat newspaper? Yeah, that's just awesome.
Like, and I'm hearing this interview in like a Minnesota accent for some reason. Oh yeah, some deer in the high vis, eh?
Oh yeah, because that's exactly like how it is. Like, so yeah. But yeah, the Rocky Mountain Goat newspaper. And like half of these, like, I don't really read fully. Like, I just see them and kind of start reading through them. Like, oh sweet, I'm gonna use that. So like a lot of the times I'm actually reading it for the first time. So that's why it throws me off or makes me chuckle. Going on, local resident Joe Rich, who also spotted the deer, said the animal would not have been able to don the vest without help. He's like, it's zipped right up. He told CBC News. Rich said someone had to tackle this thing and put the jacket on it. At first, I thought maybe it got tangled up in it, but on second glance, that's not the case. Sergeant Eamon MacArthur with the BC Conservative Officer Station or Service said an investigation has been opened and officers are determining what, if anything, to do about the vest-wearing deer. I don't even want to speculate how that may have happened. They're not predisposed to wearing clothes, he said. Why the fuck would you even say that? It's a deer. Of course it's not going to wear clothes, you moron. Like, holy shit.
I want to watch
Again,
this interview. I hope to God he was like saying it to be funny.
I hope so. I do have in parentheses, which I'm a stoner, so I'm glad I wrote it, so I'll have to look. I did put in parentheses YouTube. So, like, I don't know. Finishing his quote, which is the end of the story. Even if you can get close enough to the wildlife to put it in a sweater or a jacket or boots or what have you, we recommend highly against that. So somewhere in YouTube,
and like one of those girl parka coats, some UGG boots, sunglasses, one with a little winter hat on.
Yeah, dude. Deer. I don't know. Yeah, I see what I can find here. Deer wearing high vis. Why did deer wearing high heels come up? Oh, yeah, there it is. There's a commercial. Maybe here. All right. So I did find the CTV, but I don't know if that's the same one he was interviewing. But you can at least see this deer wearing a high vis vest.
A wildlife sighting in northern BC is raising questions over how a deer ended up in a high visibility safety jacket. This deer was easy to spot on the side of the road in McBride, a village about 200 kilometers east of Prince George. A local reporter was driving through town Sunday. She saw this bizarre sight and snapped a couple of photos. Conservation officers are now working to find the deer and remove the jacket because it puts the animal's safety at risk.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. High vis deer. All right. What do you want to do next? You got what, like 15 minutes ish?
Yeah.
You want to do Urban Dictionary quick and then story time?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Let me respond to this text message. Professional. All right. Urban Dictionary. Dining room table. Someone who cannot be reasoned with, especially when confronted with the facts. Used in a sentence. Ma'am, trying to have a conversation with you would be like trying to argue with a dining room table. I have no interest in doing it. Dining room table.
I've heard variations of that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This next one. Vanifesto. A van covered in political stickers and other propaganda reflecting the owner's political beliefs.
Oh, I've seen lots of those.
Yeah, we live in upstate New York.
Yeah.
Cold lamping. I want you to use this around somebody tonight.
Okay.
Inactive. Chilling. Similar to the cool temperature of a light in a lamp that has not been used in some time. You're just straight cold lamping.
I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to look at Maria. I'm going to tell her straight to her face, yo, I'm cold lamping tonight.
Do it. Let me know if she hits you.
She will.
Next one. Hit me on the hip. Could mean calling someone on their cell phone, but could also mean, we're going to throw it back here real quick, calling someone's pager or two-way.
Yeah. Oh, beep, beep, beep. Yo, what up, Todd?
Yo, yo.
What you doing, dog?
Just chilling. Just chilling. Cold
lamping. You cold lamping?
Oh, fuck. All right. Two more. Next one is sucker free. Finally kicking a POS boyfriend to the curb after a long and crappy relationship, usually to the relief of all friends and family. A single status female. When used in conversation, hey girl, are you going out with your man tonight? Hell no, I'm sucker free. Sucker free and as happy as can be.
Can you make that clip one of the things on the soundboard?
Yeah, absolutely.
That needs to happen.
Like the whole thing, or tell me later what you want of it. I could definitely do that. I could, yeah, that, yep, 100%. That is, yeah, it takes like 2 minutes.
Was probably one of the greatest things I've experienced.
It's funny because I'm not even like, I have the fucking thing is covering the whole screen, so I can't see like the video or the like anything. Like I have to like switch over because I can't. If not, it'll be too small and I can't read it. All right, we're gonna end it off today. And again, children, something for you to tell your teachers tomorrow.
Oh, jeez.
Whatever humps your camel. A synonym to whatever floats your boat. Also meaning do whatever the fuck you want.
Whatever tickles your fancy.
Yeah, tickles your taint. That is Urban Dictionary. I got to come up with like a thing for Urban Dictionary. I feel like it's like a heavy metal thing. Like Urban Dictionary. Like something like that. Yeah, I'll figure it out. All right. So we wrapped up last week the 3-part episode of Freestyle Storytelling with Joe, with Olga, and George, and Jerome. No, was it?
No, Omar.
George, Sally. And yeah, I said Olga. So we wrapped that up. So we're doing a new one. And this is, again, if you're tuning in for the first time, you're catching us live right now because we live and shit. I found a random scenario generator. So what I could do is I put in names. I can it spits out just like a 1-sentence thing. So I also like to give Joe some random, this is perfect. Random things to say or places or whatever. I wish this won't let me like copy and paste it, which pisses me off. So I gotta like type it in. So I'm gonna put it up in the chat here. Why can't I see the chat? Oh, there it is. Oops. All right. So the saying is that you have to fit in somewhere into the scenario. Before I'm going to give you a scenario, I'm just going to throw this in there. So is my best friend is better than yours. So put that in your juice box and suck it.
I hate you.
Random place generator. Let's see here. Let's put you in Albany. This is all going to go down in Albany.
All right.
And fucking a plunger.
All right.
I don't know if that's how you spell plunger, but you get the gist.
Yeah.
Our character. You hate me, don't you?
I don't even know where I'm going to go anywhere with this.
You never know, man, because we got Vinny, Donna, and Tony.
Vinny, Donna, and Tony.
They are all celebrating Vinny's birthday in Albany.
All right. All right. All right. So Tony lives out in Albany with his girlfriend Donna. They go to Siena. All right. And Tony's little brother Vinny, he's about to turn 21. And they're all right. Like, oh, we're gonna go party. Like, I'm getting my little brother so fucking wasted. And Donna's younger sister and a couple of her friends from home are coming up, and you know they're hoping that they can get a, you know, maybe Vinny get a little, you know, something. And so they all get up there, and luckily for this kid, his 21st birthday's on a Friday night in late September. So college is in full swing. A Friday night in college. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever partied out in Albany around where the schools are, but it gets litty in that bitty. It gets a little crazy out there. And so they go, you know, they find this little spot, this little bar. And name of the bar is, we'll call it O'Michael's. All right. Well, cool Irish spot. You know, they go in, they start playing darts, you know, and Vinny's really kind of hitting it off with Donna's friend from home, Katie. Right. And so, you know, like they're drinking, they're buying shots, everything, you know, they're just having the absolute time of their life. So they're playing doubles at the dartboard, and they're kind of, you know, they're all pretty hammered, and you know, Tony gets up and he's going to shoot, and he shoots, and he goes down and he's like, so what are we doing? Are we staying here? We going out, you know? And then he's like, oh, I'm having a great time. He's got Katie under his arm, they're all laughing, and you know, we go to a new spot. Yeah. All right. Well, Tony goes, Donna, where the hell should we go? Where should we go? And the girls decide they want to go dancing. So Donna knows this new club about 3 blocks up that opened up. It's called the Electric Voodoo Dragon. And so, you know, they walk a few blocks up. So it's September, so it's getting chilly at night, you know. Vinny takes his jacket off, puts it around Katie, you know, because she's a little cold, a little halter top, a little skank outfit, you know. And she's going to hoe it up, you know. So they walk up, they get to the club, they pay the bouncer, they get in. This place is it's packed, you know. DJ is fucking awesome. Hits from 2000s, from now, and he's mixing things together, getting hit with the mashups. And like while like the mashups are happening, he decides he's gonna drop a new cover of a song that he just made. Okay. And do you know what that song just happens to be, my friend?
No. What is it? What is it? I need to know.
Sighing, I had no choice. I hear your voice, feels like flying. I close my eyes. Oh God, I think I'm falling out of the sky. I close my eyes. Heaven help me when you call my name. It's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power, just like a prayer. You know I'll take you there, like a child. You whisper softly to me. You're in control, just like a child. take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power, just like a prayer. You know I'll take you there when you call my name. It's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power, just like a prayer. You know I'll take you there. Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like, just like a prayer. Your voice can take me there, just like a muse to me. You are a mystery, just like a dream. You are not what you see, just like a prayer. No choice, your voice can take me there. I'll take you there. It's like a dream to me, just like a prayer. I'll take you there. It's like a dream to me, just like a prayer. I'll take you there. It's like a dream to me, just like a prayer. I'll take you there. It's like a dream to me, just like a prayer. Your voice can take me there, just like a muse to me. You are a mystery, just like a dream. You are not what you seem, just like a prayer. No choice, your voice can take me there. Your voice can take me there, just like a muse to me. You are a mystery, just like a dream. You are not what you seem, just like a prayer. No choice, your voice can take me there. Your voice can take me there, just like a muse.
Banging in the club. That is what every crowd is going nuts. Nobody can believe this DJ's mashup of the best, in my opinion, Madonna song there is. So Vinny's he's all sweaty. Yo, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and so he goes in there, gets in there. He's getting the bubble guts. He's getting them bad. So he looks. There's 3 stalls there. Nobody's in any of them. So he goes, like all of us who are assholes, and goes in the handicap one at the end. All right. But we all fucking do it. Don't deny it. Don't say you're not that person, because every single one of us fuckers in this fucking planet, we walk in, we got a poo, the handicap's open. Guess where we're going? Okay, so Vinny
We're
gets
terrible
there,
people.
Vinny drops his pants, he sits down, and holy shit, those 2 fucking burritos from Chipotle on the way up to get to Tony and Donna's were probably not a good idea to do on your 21st birthday, right? So So he cleans himself up, goes to flush the toilet. Guess what? The brontosaurus sized turd you just took in the porcelain not going down. So he's looking around, and there's a maintenance closet there. Opens it. There's a plunger. Thank you, God. So he gets on there. He gets going. And as he does, somebody goes to come in, hits him with the door, falls over onto the toilet, covered in poo water. So that's where we'll end it for today. And I just realized something as I was finishing it. Falling on the toilet is how the first storyline's first segment ended.
Oh yeah, that's true. Good call.
It would have been better if you would have had a toilet flush one.
Yeah, I wish. I don't. I'm thinking about like this one. It's like voice mod. And last week they're like, we have a Black Thursday deal or Black Friday deal going on, and blah, blah, blah. Get a whole year for this. And like, I went on today and it was like Cyber Monday deal, like, like year for like $20. And I'm like, that might happen because in like, you only have like a certain amount of slots open for free.
Right.
So I think it's like 2, 4, 6, 8. So like, That's all I can have right now. But if I did that, then I would be able to have like I think as many as I wanted.
Yeah.
But for $20 for that, like I'm okay with spending $20 on something like that. So I'll probably do that.
Right.
And then have a bunch of sounds. No, it is crazy. I didn't even think about that. The dog is back. Maybe. Oh, good to see you. Anyway, we got Carlin Quotes to end it out real quick.
All right.
It was my uncle who taught me about the birds and the bees. He sat me down one day and said, "Remember this, George, the birds fuck the bees." Then he told me he once banged a girl so hard her freckles came off. If you can't beat them, arrange to have them beaten.
Not a bad idea.
Here's a stoner thought. A house is just a place to keep your stuff while you go out and get more stuff.
Essentially. It's like a little hoarding hole.
It's true. Just because you got the monkey off your back doesn't mean the circus has left town.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
And just because it was one of my favorites, and we actually used two of the names, which I didn't even think about, but whatever. I bet you anything that 10 times out of 10, Nikki, Vinny, and Tony will beat the shit out of Todd, Kyle, and Tucker.
I've heard that one.
And you know what I can actually do is I can fucking, yeah, that's what I'll be doing, is trying to find a sound clip of that and cutting just the Todd and using that as a sound clip.
And
Todd.
edit it. Well, no, you should use the whole thing and edit Todd out and put Garrett.
I can do that. It's easy enough.
All right.
All right. I think that's all I got.
Yeah, the only announcement we have is our 100th episode on the YouTube channel will not be tomorrow. It will be Thursday.
Yes.
And then Mondays at apparently various times, you'll have the Todd and Joe Morning Show to start your week.
Okay.
And then,
I have to make this announcement.
Go.
As of right now, as we're recording this, I can see that our video is live on YouTube. But we are at 102 subscribers. Thank you, all the subscribers. Thank you, everybody that watches and listens to us on Spotify and YouTube. This is just, we love to do this and have fun doing it. And we hope you enjoy it. But thank you.
The channel's been up for 8 months.
Yep. 100 fucking videos. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. And, we try to be as consistent as possible. We got a couple projects coming down the pipe. And, listen on Spotify if you don't want to look at our ugly
Dude,
mugs.
it's all over the place. Like, I don't know if I think I lost track of telling. I think it's on like iHeartRadio as well. Like,
sweet.
I think it's on, I don't know if it's on Apple Radio, but I think it's on Samsung Radio and a few others. So like I've been pimping the hell out of it on just like any kind of podcasting site I can find.
Pimping was
pimping ain't easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have any stepping stones coming up? New?
I got a couple that I plan to record. I don't know when exactly or when they'll release, but I'll let you guys know when they do. And it's just we have fun doing this.
Yes.
And we appreciate you guys. Pay attention.
We love you. Unfortunately, it is time to go.
Knock.
Knock, knock.
Knock.